Okay. We'll just continue with the same part and we'll finish up the last part for the day. So now what we have done, they have given the diagram B where you can see there's a school at one position, there is a Sangeeta's house as one position, and there is a Sheetal and Prashant's house at this particular position. Okay. So let us try to understand this particular concept. Sheetal first went to her friend's Sangeeta's house on her way to school. So Sheetal is here. Sheetal is first taking path A to reach the Sangeeta's house. How much distance she is covering? 500 meters. And from Sangeeta's house, she is going to the school. She is covering a distance of 1200 meters via path B. So total distance covered is how much? 500 in path A and 1200 in path B. That becomes 1700 meters, right? Second one, Prashant went straight from home to school. Both are walking with the same speed. Who will take less time to reach the school and why? Now, Prashant has taken a shortcut. Instead of going to Sangeeta's house and then going to school, Prashant is directly coming from his house and reaching the school. And you can see the distance, total distance traveled by Prashant is just 1300 meters. So they are asking you that in the above example, is there a difference between the actual distance and the distance traveled? What is it? So, if I compare Sheetal and Prashant, Sheetal is taking a longer route and covering a distance of 1700 meters, whereas Prashant is taking a shorter route to reach the school and he is taking only 1300 meters distance covered. So, is there any difference between the actual distance and distance traveled? Yes. The actual distance might be 1300 or this path, but the distance travel will change as per the path taken by that particular individual. Like Sheetal is taking longer time to reach that particular position in the school, whereas Prashant, since he is taking a direct route or you can say shortcut, he is reaching the school in a faster way. So, if I ask you who has taken the shortest distance here, it's very sure that Prashant has taken the shortest distance. So the shortest distance taken, we consider it as a displacement. I'll repeat. Whenever we have two or more than two routes to reach one particular point, if I take a shortest distance to reach that particular point, that shortest distance would be called as displacement. So here, the 1300 meters, the distance covered by Prashant to reach the school is the displacement, whereas Sheetal is going from her house to Sangeeta's house and reaching the school, she is covering a distance of 1700 meters, that is the actual distance. Is the difference very clear? The actual distance might be longer, but the shortest distance taken to reach from one point to another point is called as displacement. So, to end up for the day, what have we understood today? Any object which is moving will have motion, and therefore if I want to identify whether the object is in motion or not, I need to check out whether that object is moving or not. Second thing what we understood is motion's definition. If a position of an object is changing with respect to its surrounding, then it is said to be in motion. And then we have tried to understand what is meant by distance, the actual or actual track taken or actual scale covered or the actual distance covered is different, and the shortest distance covered to reach what particular point is called as displacement. I am sure you have understood this much part. As we go ahead, these are the easiest concepts to understand in the starting of the chapter. As we go ahead, the things are going to be becoming more interesting because, as you know, physics is always challenging and we need to make it more practical to understand it. So I hope you will read the textbook part till here, page number 1, and you will go through this definitions of motion, displacement and distance. I'll give you some assignment after 1 hour once the video is seen by you guys. In case you have any doubts, you are always welcome to ask on a personal chat. Till then, we'll continue the next class in the next session. Okay, bye bye.